Hey! Yeah, welcome back. We're doing a hot swap right now. So we're gonna talk about my deck. You've probably seen it. I've been playing the past couple weeks. We're playing Urtet, Remnant of Memnarch, and it's a mirror tribal deck. Of course it is. We're gonna try to get mirrors out. We're gonna try to make our mirrors a little bigger. But what we're really trying to do is we are trying to get some Transformers into play.
Transformers?
And you're going to see some fun Transformers. I've got a couple changes I've made in it, so hopefully there'll be some fun with the show. And I'll pass it over to Sam.
I am going to play Jhoira again. Hopefully it's not too strong for this table, but I don't think it will be since it's not like super fast comboing or anything. Just want to try to get to do some more stuff with it on stream, so I'm playing it again.
Sounds good. I'm Zach from Pegasus Games. Every Thursday night is our Commander Nights, and you can also find me online as Creed Plays Games. Today I've brought Preston the Vanisher, fun little blink mono white deck. We're gonna have some fun with a little bit of illusions and rabbits and magic tricks, maybe. I don't know. One of the 5 things happening.
Yeah, it's magic with magic.
Yeah, magic with magic. Also, Chad, I promise this time I am not blowing up your board repeatedly.
Are we sure about that?
Well, I appreciate the promise.
This deck won't do that. Maybe the next time.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike. I don't have a huge online presence, so you can't find me there, but you can find me at a lot of the game stores around town. I play at Mox quite a lot, as well as just a lot of the other stores. Tonight, we're going to be playing Edgar Markov, so not quite CDH, but a nice, scary time. So if you all don't remember, Edgar is a great vampire who has a keyword ability called Eminence, which means that whenever I cast vampires, I get an extra vampire. 1/1 vampire is going to be on the board. So the goal is just to overwhelm the board with vampires, make it a sad time for everybody else. I want to have fun. And so I'm going to have fun even if they're not. So that's really the goal here. And if I remember correctly, I think Sam won the roll, right?
I think, yes.
I think we rolled
They rolled
off.
an 8. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think we rolled off.
They did a re-roll.
And Sam,
I'm going to keep. Yes.
For our non-CEDH where deck games, we usually play a friendly mulligan. So basically, you can take your top 7. If you don't have a playable hand, draw the next 7, leaving those 7 aside, because we want to make sure that it's interesting gameplay. So
Okay, I'm good regardless.
You're good? Okay.
My opening hand is fine.
Jack, can you give me a quick cut?
Yep, I'm all good too.
Okay. I am going to play an island.
Ooh,
No, I'm going to draw for my turn.
Probably a good idea to start with.
I'm going to draw for my turn. Then I'm going to play an island. Then I'm going to play a Mana Crypt and a Mirren Spy.
wow.
All right, starting off strong.
And pass the turn.
That one is, whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may tap or untap a creature. Seems good. We're gonna draw for our Magic the Gathering turn, and I will lead off with a Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, with a beautiful little altar sleeve on it.
nice.
And I'll pass turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to draw, and I will play a Verdant Catacombs, and I'll leave that here right now. Chad, I'll pass over to you. Let's see what you're going to do.
Awesome. I'm going to draw for turn. We're going to start with a Ancient Tomb, tap it, taking 2, and power out a Silver Mirror, which is the blue one.
That is quite powerful.
Yeah.
And quite blue-ish.
Quite blue, double die.
Great art.
And I'll pass
All
it
right.
turn.
Odd, I take damage.
Chad, have you,
Ow,
seen,
I take 3.
some of the Ristic Studies videos? He is quite a fan of the Silver Mirror.
I just like these mirrors with like the swoop
Silver
face.
Falls.
Very cute.
Yeah,
Tap, Jhoira,
there you
Commander's
go.
here.
There's a Jhoira.
and Mirren Spy will...
I'm open for business.
Ditto.
I'm going to have a bunch of creatures soon, so.
Sounds like you want a point, sure.
Yeah, I'm welcoming a
I
point.
like taking damage to the face, apparently.
Yes.
And
'Cause soon I'm gonna be
then
giving it.
I'll pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw, play a plains, and I guess I will get a creature onto the field as well. We're going to lead this off with Charming Prince.
An Isle Crack.
ETB, we're going to scry 2.
And I'm going to crack and search in response just because there's not something I need to deal with right now.
I mean, keeping one of them at least on top. You need to think about the other one. I'll bottom the other one.
I do enjoy Charming Prince quite a lot. From a flicker.
Khaleesi, it is Mirror Tribal with Transformers, which also are mirrors somehow.
Really?
With certain loopholes you can get around, yeah.
Oh. Huh.
I mean, it's right in the name. Transform
Transform
mirrors.
mirrors.
Transform mirrors.
Yeah, exactly.
Not robots in disguise. Cyborgs in disguise? Because they said not robots quite heavily in the art.
So what I really love is when I started building this deck, I got feedback from producer Dylan that there was a series of Transformers where they had little mini robots that helped them, called the Minicons.
Yep, yeah.
And that's exactly what these are. These are mirror that are powering out Transformers, so it's a Minicons deck.
There you go.
You
found a way to make it Vorthos.
I'm going to play Badlands after having gotten my Savai Triumph last turn, and I'm going to cast a Cordial Vampire. So Cordial Vampire is going to have an Eminence trigger that makes a 1/1 black vampire.
Seems good.
Just a reminder for the board, whenever Cordial Vampire or another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on each vampire that I control. So we're going to get some 1/1 counters going soon. Chad, I'm going to be good after that.
Nice. I'm going to untap. We are going to put down a...
And Khalees, to your question, Eminence is a cast trigger. So
Yes.
all these are going to happen before the cards actually enter the battlefield.
Yep. As long as the commander is either on the battlefield or in the command zone, it happens.
Yep.
A Zagoth Triumph comes into play tapped. I will tap my Ancient Tomb again, taking 2.
We're doing it,
and
guys.
the Silver Mirror to bring out Urtet,
Commander
Remnant
number 2.
of Memnarch. Can I get the card cam, please? For those of you who haven't seen, our buddy Urtet rocking his altar sleeve with a very trippy background there. He says, whenever you cast a mirror spell, create a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature token. At the beginning of combat on your turn, untap each mirror you control. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on each mirror you control for only Wooburg and tap, but you can only do tap.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were going to like a different thing. And I was like, at beginning of combat, untap each mirror, put 3 1/1 counters on.
Yes, every time. No, but yep. And so he is out. He's hanging out, and I am going to go to combat. Haha! Look at that. I'm going to untap, and then I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Oh.
Untap, upkeep, trigger mana crypt. Odd, I take damage. I do not take damage this turn. Then I'm going to draw.
Seems like the thing to do.
And
Chat, what's your favorite mirror? I'm pretty partial to silver.
Yeah.
For having just built this deck, I don't know a whole lot of them besides the ones that I see regularly. So I'm gonna say
Urtet.
I'm gonna say Urtet. It's
I'm gonna play.
I'm gonna look at my hand
Mythic
and name one of
Gardens.
these.
Okay, Microsoft.
And then I'm gonna transmute muddle the mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. What are we grabbing? Oh, transmute for those in chat who do not know. Sam here is going to be looking through the deck for a 2-costed card to put in the hand.
Essentially like an alternate active ability on a card,
Oh,
right?
midget 6 full-length mirrors.
It is
I like that.
It is technically an activated ability on the card, so it's like cycling and whatnot, things
Yeah.
like that.
Channel with more restrictions, less restrictions, fewer restrictions.
What is it? I like midget
balance
6
here?
full-length mirrors.
Yep.
I'm
Got
gonna
him.
find a new addition to the deck, Reckoner Bankbuster.
That thing
Yeah.
is nutty.
Okay.
'Cause
May or may not be a house in constructed formats.
I need to find some action. Then I'm going to tap Jhoira, Ageless Innovator.
Yep.
Assuming no one has any responses, it will get 2 counters.
Looking like a no.
And
No.
I can put an artifact that costs 2 or less from my hand onto the battlefield. I'm going to choose this Reckoner Bankbuster.
Whoa.
So it enters with 3 charge counters on it.
Yep.
Then I'm going to tap Mana Crypt to activate Reckoner Bankbuster to draw a card. Let me just present this for a cut real quick.
There you go. Chat is confused by you not playing 4 colors.
Yeah.
All right, so this uses a counter, and I draw a card. Then I'm going to cast Mox Amber, triggering Mirror and Spy, targeting Jhoira, and untap Jhoira.
Yeah.
And
I want to see this get out of hand.
more out of hand?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, theoretically able to drop in a
Mirren
4-drop.
Spy is going to mix it up and attack you for 1.
1/3.
With flying.
Oh, with flying. Yep. I can't stop that.
I'm in danger.
This charming prince just kind of.
And
slowly gazes
that's all I have.
at it.
You can go.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw for my Magic the Gathering turn. We would like.
I feel like a Casey eye to just get cheated in it and stuff.
We're gonna throw down a plains and. Let's go 3 mana. Welcoming Vampire. Whenever one or more other creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. This ability only triggers once each turn.
Nice.
I will pass the turn.
All right, let's see what sort of answers I can try to find. So I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw.
We're in danger. That's a possibility. That's a highly a
I'm
possibility.
gonna play a Flooded Strands. I'm going to attempt to cast Dam on Jhoira, Ageless Innovator. So Dam is destroy target creature. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated.
I'm going to Deflecting Swat, and Dam is going to hit Cordial Vampire.
Well, shucks. That makes sense.
Seems like the thing to do.
Aw, damn.
Yeah, I did have to try something. But that is all right. I think after that, Chad, I am good to go.
All right, I'm gonna untap, draw for turn. We are going to play a Scalding Tarn. Yep, we're going to play Scalding Tarn. Tap,
Just the two.
take 1, go get
Possibly Jeffro, possibly.
a.
But we shall see.
Scalding Tyrants is something red or blue.
Yep, so I'm gonna
Possibly both.
do something both. So I'm gonna do a Volcanic Island.
Did you already hit yourself?
I did hit myself for the 1.
I
Yep.
will not touch that one.
Misha, I think they're gonna do Eminence, but in a weird way. I don't think it's gonna say the
It'll
keyword
never
Eminence.
it'll never be the same.
Yeah, I think it'll just be more when you do different things. Yeah.
When 2 out of the
Actually,
4?
I'm gonna take
4 or
my.
5?
I guess it hasn't affected gameplay. I'm gonna change this to 2 different colors, red and black instead.
Okay.
So I don't. If you want me to take my asterisk, I'll take it. But
You're fine.
I think I'm still within the. I realized I can't cast things if I do this wrong.
Seems like
That is indeed probably a good thing to have.
similar to like how they did Toxic. Possibly. I think Toxic. Personally, I think Toxic feels like the most fixed version of Infect that they could have come up with. But
I do think they've made some really interesting choices with some of the Toxic cards that make it quite good. Like in addition to Infect, but I tend to agree.
yeah,
I think they tried to fix it.
standard wise, it feels okay. Limited wise, people have some very strong opinions on it, from what I understand.
Okay. Let's see. We'll just go with Underground Sea instead.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We are making swaps, making changes, making plans. And we are going to have you cut that if you would.
Yep.
There you are. Thank you very much. And then I am going to tap black, and oh man, it's a little bit. I guess we'll do
Preston will come out when Preston comes out.
2.
It'll be when he's ready.
And we're going to cast Phyrexian Scriptures.
Oh boy, maybe he not.
So, does it resolve?
Yeah, tell me more about this first chapter.
First chapter, +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. That creature becomes an artifact in addition to its other type.
What chapter do you do for the?
Destroy all non-artifact creatures.
Seems good.
I will. It results, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
I am not doing anything.
Cool. I will put a +1/+1 counter on our buddy Urtet here. And then I think we can go to combat. I'll untap any of the mirrors that I have not tapped, and I will pass my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to tap Jhoira. It'll go to 4 counters. And I'm going to put Phyrexian Metamorph into play. And I think it's just going to be another Bankbuster.
Value is never bad.
Bankbuster number 2.
Then
Seems
I'm
good.
going to go to my turn, untap, upkeep, trigger Mana Crypt, odd I take damage. I'm going to take 3 damage. And then I'm going to draw. And
Slow board wipe. Very, very obvious incoming board wipe.
You know,
Don't look at the book over here. He has nothing to see.
I wanted to do my board
Chat-
wipe later, but I didn't think I had the ability to wait.
all right, I'm going to
Chad may or may not have mostly artifact creatures.
activate this Bankbuster to draw.
Seems like the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate this other Bankbuster to draw, I
I'm sorry, did
suppose.
you take 2 more off of your ancient tomb?
Should have. If let's see. So
I think you've tapped it 3 times now.
Perfect. Good call.
Yep. We can't be asterisking over here.
No asterisks.
I'm going to
Right, I'm gonna read Preston while we look here. Because I completely forgot after you announced it before.
Ooh. More oil slick cards. I do like those lands.
Midget 60 would be a third, so it would be all will be 1 part 3.
Isn't that Aftermath?
What's that?
Isn't that Aftermath?
It's one way of looking at it.
I don't know, I'm still confused by that set.
I'm going to tap Jhoira. It's going to go to 6, and I'm going to put Grinding Station into play.
Yeah.
That
Grinding
seems
Station's going to
good.
have a trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, and so for the chat, Grinding Station is a card that says when Grinding Station, or when an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may untap Grinding Station, and then tap Grinding Station, sack an artifact of your choice to mill target player. What is it? 2 cards or 3 cards?
In response to Grinding Station's trigger, I'm going to sack Mox Amber to mill myself for 3. I hit Krark Clan Ironworks, Fierce Guardianship, and Sandstone Oracle.
That's terrifying.
Grinding Station's going to untap. I'm going to tap 2. How many cards do I have in hand?
I have 5.
5 as well.
I also have 5.
5s are across the board. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 2 to cast Mirror Retriever, which is going to trigger Mirren Spy, which is going to untap Jhoira.
Yep.
Then when Mirror Retriever enters, it's going to trigger Grinding Station. In response to that trigger, I'm going to tap Grinding Station to sack Mirror Retriever to mill myself for 3. When Mirror Retriever dies, it's going to trigger, and it's going to target Sandstone Oracle. So that trigger is going to resolve. Sandstone Oracle is going to go to my hand. Then the Grinding Station activation is going to resolve.
Yep.
It's going to mill Mystic Remora, Cyclonic Rift, and Inventor's Fair. Then the Grinding Station untap trigger is going to resolve, and it's going to untap. Then
Simple.
I'm going to...
It's a value. It's a value engine.
A value engine that he'll be able to put that 1 card he just put in the hand into play for free.
Yes. You're not wrong.
It also happens to be an artifact creature.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's almost like he's ready for this thing coming over here.
play Chrome Mox, and I'm just going to imprint Rhystic Study.
Okay.
That's going to trigger Mirren Spy, which will untap Jhoira, which will not do anything. Then I'm going to...
Imprint Rhystic Study. That's a phrase I don't hear often.
Yeah. Cast... Engineered Explosives. X is 1. I have a lot of zeros. Cast Explosives for 1. That's going to trigger Mirren Spy. In response to Mirren Spy's trigger, which is going to target Jhoira, I'm going to tap Jhoira. Jhoira is going to go up to 8 counters. Jhoira is going to put Sandstone Oracle into play. And then there's still going to be an untap from Mirren Spy targeting Jhoira.
Yep.
Sandstone Oracle is going to draw 5 cards because I have no hand.
Correct.
Yeah, so for
I believe it cares about the opponent with the most.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, you diff your cards and
Oh, I do have to choose an opponent. I'll choose you.
I have no response.
Okay, great. So I draw 5, and then Jhoira untaps. And I have not played a land for the turn, so I'm gonna play Minamo, School at Water's Edge, and regret using my Chrome Mox for blue mana to get for the explosives. And then that's going to be my last action for the turn.
All right.
Regret has been put on the stack.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I too have resolved that this game.
I don't think this board is going to last very long, so let's go ahead and get something out there that will last after the board wipe.
Try to have a fun card. But
4 mana,
go
teleportation circle.
Okay.
Beginning an end step, I can exile up to 1 target artifact or creature I control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. We're going to move to
I am good with that card.
combat. No flyers, flyers, but it's a 1/3.
4/4.
Oh, nope. Yeah, 4/4. All right. We're going to send 3 damage your way.
I will take 3.
Or 2 damage, sorry.
I will take 2.
Even better.
Getting out ahead. We're going to move to end step. Beginning of end step, Charming Prince is going to flicker from teleportation circle, comes back into play. I'm going to choose the exile a target creature until the beginning of the next end step, and because it came into play, Welcoming Vampire is going to trigger and draw me a card.
Okay.
Then Welcoming Vampire is going to go bye-bye for a bit, and prepare for Emanation coming here soon. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll see if I can draw a land. Wow. That's great.
Hey, that's a
I
land.
drew a land.
That's even a vampire land.
That is also a vampire land. That is doubly helpful.
The
Castle. It is
castle?
Voldaren Estate. I have the Castle Dracula version from the buy box promo, which is a great value card for vampires.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna cast a card, knowing that it's about to get board wiped. I'm gonna cast Edgar Charmed Groom to give my vampires +1/+1, and when he dies, he is going to transform into a lovely enchantment that comes back eventually.
Oh, weird. It's like he's going to die here soon.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I had to play that card instead of a different card.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thunk? So, Eminence Trigger, though, does happen, so I will put a vampire on the board, and I have a 3/3. That 3/3 can attack a little bit. Zach, I'm gonna give you a 3/3 that you can block and your card can die, or you can take 3 life.
You know, I don't see this card staying around very long, so I'm going to block and let it die.
Cool. That was just a 2/3 or a 2/2, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Nothing fancy.
I'm gonna go to Jad.
At end step, Welcoming Vampire comes back into play.
Awesome. I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw.
Yep.
And then after my draw, I have a trigger. So we will move to the second chapter of the saga and destroy all non-artifact creatures.
Welcoming Vampire goes bye-bye.
And
I think only Mirror and your commander, and then everything on your board.
yep. Sorry, I was trying to read.
Spooky Coffin Time. Yes, very spooky.
Spooky coffin time.
Hello, Infinite Tokens. How you doing today?
Hey, Infinite Tokens. Look what we got going on over here.
No
This
tokens.
is a
tokens.
very nice playmat that we have here.
Very timely.
Very timely. We are in the process of updating and working on a new Infinite Tokens playmat that we will be sharing soon. But for now, this is the classic version. This is the Coke Classic of Infinite Tokens playmats.
Seems good.
Could you call it ageless?
I don't know if we can call it that.
Oh.
I am going to play a Spara's Headquarters tapped. Then we are going to tap our Triome and our Silver Mirror to cast a Mirror Convert, one of the new mirrors, the one with Toxic, and pay 2 to add 1 mana of any color. When he enters the battlefield, I have a trigger from Urtet and create another mirror. And then I will move to combat, untap the Silver Mirror, and I think I'm gonna sit on that. And I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay. Space Monkey, sometimes the saga manages to get all the way to the end.
Untap.
Unless anyone's really playing a graveyard synergy deck, I guess.
To be fair, only 2 of the decks actually cared about that
I
much.
take damage.
Yeah. I don't think Sam was
I
too
take 3
worried about
damage
killing
again?
all of the non-artifact creatures.
I missed my commander.
Commander would be nice to be back on the field, but
Especially since
I'll
you have a
draw
pretty
for my
good,
turn.
you have a pretty good start there.
No current, what is that? Elixir of Immortality?
Nah.
Maybe soon.
Maybe soon. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I keep saying words I'm scared of, but. So Chad, has your favorite Transformier changed though? Have you been collecting all of your fun ones?
I picked up all of them for this deck, and then I realized they're almost all garbage. They're like, none of them are great. They are all slightly underpowered, and I wish they just gave them a little bit of a squeeze more. The fact that the other sides, a lot of times,
A lot of them are better built around each one individually
Right.
than them put all together.
I mean, which is, with all of these kind of things, that this is a very gimmicky deck, but it would have been nice, like, when they're their non-creature side, like the fact that you can't even crew them, like, it's like, that feels like I should be able to at least hop in and block or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Hide your nostalgia, 80s and 90s kids. Your cards suck.
yeah.
I'm gonna play Dockside.
Yeah.
All right. Count on my end is 1.
Yep.
I have
So I
one
get
for me.
7 treasures.
Yeah.
Yes,
You have
7.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm here to help you, Sam.
That's what it looks like. I mean,
Optimus's commander can be very competitive, but it does feel like they're being commandered out to 99. There's
Oh,
a few of
agreed.
them that work really well in the 99 of other decks. They're like the God cycle, where they have various distinct paths, and if you try to put them all together, some of them will do great together, and
I'll
most
crack
of
a
them won't.
Scalding Tarn and take 1 more damage.
Yep.
boom.
Infinite Tokens, I agree with you. These dice, I was so happy that I was able to get them in all the Wooburg colors, and then I was like, all I need to do now is find D20s like these, and I am not having any luck finding big chunky D20s.
Those are expensive.
That are not like this big. There's not like, I want
There's
2-inch
not
ones.
medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find Volcanic.
They get a little large.
They're hard to
Tap
find.
Volcanic. Mana Crypt. Chrome Mox. Cast Jhoira.
She back.
Shook.
And
Still with all those treasures.
Quaking in my booties.
Gonna have to get some made.
Maybe. I do also really enjoy the garden, the Mycosynth garden.
Mm-hmm. Miniature D20s. The tiny dice sets I've seen.
I'm good to
we
pass
actually
from
do.
you.
Ooh,
Okay.
Passing with a lot of mana. All right, untap.
Solid Parallel, I love that
Upkeep,
idea.
draw.
Where's all of our 3D printer crew? 3D printer crew, get on those massive D20s.
Okay. So planes. How do we want to do this?
Searching for tokens.
I gotta prepare my tokens. That's the one problem with playing vampires. You have to own
All of the
you have to own 17 different tokens.
This is the real struggle.
Some of them were only printed in Innistrad, so infinite tokens. I am a slave to your business.
So oddly enough, I didn't know that you were actually going to be on the show today. This deck I made was based on the Twitter, a little Twitter thread you made about 2 mana rocks.
Okay.
So I actually built this deck with the idea of higher land count and
Right.
lower 2 mana rocks. Oddly enough, I had to keep a couple of them, namely ones that actually do interact with things.
Yeah.
But Liquid Metal Torque is in here.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, I need to bring out the commander and see what happens for a round on the table. So Preston is coming into play.
Interesting.
And one more time, what does Preston do for?
Preston
Those
is
listening
a
back.
4 mana 2/5. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't cast, keep hard in that sentence, you create a token copy of it that is a 0/1 white illusion.
Okay, like it.
It's weirdly niche.
Yes. I'm going to skip the activation on Teleportation Circle because it's a May and just pass the turn.
I had a mono white Golos deck that I really loved. That was mono white Golos Flicker, and that sounds like that really could be a rebuild with that because I had it, and when Golos got banned, I was so sad because I wasn't cheating. I was playing mono white Golos, and that seems like a good substitution.
So I'm going to go to my upkeep. I have made an Edgar Markov 1/1 black-white vampire with lifelink. Draw my card, and then I will cast Kalidas, Trader of Get. So Kalidas, Trader of Get is a 3/4 lifelinking vampire that says if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile that card and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. I can also pay some mana and sacrifice vampires or zombies to put 2 1/1 counters on Kalidas. I'm going to have an Eminence trigger first, though, and then I'll ask, is Kalidas good?
I have
Yeah,
no
I'm
response.
fine with
Cool.
Cletus.
Then I'll pass the turn.
All right. End of your turn. I'm going to tap blue, blue, and because this is how we have to do it, we're going to punch yourself in the face again for 2.
Woo!
And we are going to cast some Kamigawa.
You have a Saga first.
Oh, no, I was doing it on Instep.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
it is still
step.
end step.
Okay, I thought you were during.
Nope,
All right,
nope.
never mind.
And we're going to cast a Reality Heist. I have 1 short to do it just have it marked down 5, so I had it marked down 4, which is why I had to tap the Ancient Tomb. But for those of you who don't know, Reality Heist says the spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 artifact cards from among them, put them into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Oh, nice.
So it's a nice little draw for 2 blue in this deck a lot. I did have to play 2 blue and 1, but you know, I feel that's okay.
And some life.
And it'll okay, fine. I paid a lot. All right, leave me alone.
I can't. I have to keep jabbing at you.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's how Edgar gets there.
That's a good one. We are going to.
Everything is morally okay on raid. You sure about that?
That's a pretty
We're-
correct take.
We're going to do a Shimmer Mirror and a Gold Mirror, which is what we're going to put to hand. I'm going to randomize the other ones, put them at the bottom, put these to hand, and go on and start my turn.
All right.
So I'm going to untap. I have upkeep, no upkeep. I'm going to draw, and after my draw trigger, I move to Phyrexian Scriptures, Chapter 3, which says exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards.
Boop.
Oh no, that's a disaster.
Yep.
Can you respond to that?
You can stifle that.
You can stifle
The
it.
trigger's still on the stack, so he can
Yeah.
mix with it. Mess with the graveyard if able.
Well, my KCI and Mirror Retriever are just permanently gone.
Oh.
Oofda. Sadly, no Rift Sweeper I can think of in your colors.
Nope. We're just gonna have to find other ways.
And then your Phyrexian Scriptures is gonzo.
Phyrexian Scriptures is gone. And then we are going to...
After Chad making that great move, everybody remember we do have a giveaway tonight, so remember to just put in your request for tokens. So what is it? It's exclamation point tickets, and then the number of tickets that you wish to get. If you just joined us, it's going to take a little bit of watching to get more tickets, but you can get up to 10 tickets for the giveaway. So we had the packs on the table. We're going to be doing some giveaways after this round, so remember to get in there.
All be one set boosters.
Yeah.
Indeed. Let's go.
More like all will be fun.
All will be amazing. We're going to Yeah, I don't really get much value out of doing this early, so yeah, actually we do. Okay, so we're gonna tap 3. Blue, green, black, blue, crap. I need all 5 of those. 2, and that is 3. All right, so we are going to tap the Silver Mirror and the Ancient Tomb, taking 2 more. I'm really hitting myself a lot with that this game.
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
I'm okay with it.
That gives me 3 to cast the Shimmer Mirror, which says all my artifact spells now have flash. That also creates another Mirror Buddy. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'll just keep them aside just so we remember that he has Summoning Sickness. Then before combat, I'm going to pay 2 life for a red, then white, green, blue, and black, and tap Urtet to give all of my mirrors +3/+3.
Okay.
And they're in the form of counters.
3.
Even better.
3. 3. 3, and this one will go up to 4. Then we will move to combat. We will untap our mirrors, and I think we will pass the turn.
Okay, I will activate a Bank Buster in your end step. I draw a card and I get a pilot.
We have a really interesting looking pilot over here. I didn't draw this one, so I don't get any of the art credit.
Okay, we'll note that it's a 1/1 pilot.
I was gonna say the construct from the last game was my creation, so that's my level of drawing acumen while on stream.
Got it. And then I'm going to...
Oh, Space Monkey, is audio any better for you now, or are we still out of sync?
Sacrifice 2 treasures.
Everyone
to
is buzzing.
Draw a card over here.
Anyone else in chat experiencing the same buzzing that Space Monkey is? Let us know.
All right, then I'm going to untap.
Oh, Midget 6 says nope. So,
Probably just something on your end. Do a quick refresh.
yeah, Space Monkey, do a quick refresh. Come back to us right away. Oh, hey, first time chat from Oko. Thank you with the confirmation.
Right.
Welcome to the chat.
I'll take damage. I do not.
And a raid
Who
from
we've been
who?
raided by?
Ooh.
Jom Alters.
Oh, John Malters, thanks so much for the raid.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody.
So we are currently playing a high-power EDH game. We have a couple different great commanders out on the board, and we're a couple turns deep. So
Yeah, we've got a guest combatant. Sam Black is joining us playing a new Jhoira build. He was writing about this week, right?
Yeah, it came out last Friday.
Last Friday.
Great. Okay.
Over on Hipsters.
Cards in hands.
4. Nice.
Four.
4.
All right.
We're just making it easy for you.
Yeah.
Super easy. Flicker Duck side? Question?
No, I'm gonna Jessica's Will.
Yeah.
Seems good.
I control my commander, so I'll choose both.
Seems like the thing to do.
Exile the top 3 and make 4 mana.
Yep.
Targeting you again.
Yep.
Okay, I hit Coveted Jewel, Steam Vents, and Mishra's Bauble.
All great cards.
Coveted Jewel is one of those cards that looks super fair, and then you see someone break it, and it's hilarious.
So
That's what I love about Mycosynth Garden as well. I've been watching a lot of Legacy, and it's quite fun to see people play a Mycosynth Garden and an LED. And because Lion's Eye Diamond can be activated just by sacking it, you can just make 2 LEDs, and it's absurd. I am in love with watching those combos.
I'm just having fun watching Initiative keep on getting pushed into Legacy, even though they banned 2 cards.
Yeah. Winota Initiative is now quite fun to watch.
I guess I will shock Steam Vents into play.
Seems good.
And I mean, I don't want to exile my Coveted Jewel, so let's have some fun.
I too like a Coveted Jewel be on the board.
Yeah, I will sack 2 treasures and tap 4 lands and cast Coveted Jewel. Trigger, I draw 3. Oh, actually, I'm going to tap this and sack one less treasure. All right. Trigger, draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So, Chad, you remember Coveted Jewel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we now want to pass around the rock.
Pass the rock.
Yeah.
I will cast Mishra's Bauble from Exile.
Jhoira came in last turn?
Yes.
Yeah, Jhoira is not currently summoning sick.
And Sam, do you wish to resolve to your or respond to your grinding station?
Yeah, my grinding station triggers have passed without events.
Cool. I like this. I like this. This is a frightening number of mirrors.
Yep.
They're just, and they're really, really cute still, but big. Like, you know, like you kind of want to hug them, but they might step on you.
Okay, this one's a Phyrexian. I'm pretty sure it can't be cute still.
He still has the cute face though. We still got the curved, the.
As a lover of Phyrexian Obliterator,
He's less cute
he's
than
less
I-
cute. But fine. Even though his name is Mirror Convert, I just didn't realize he was a mirror.
Seb, you're getting some love from one of our altruists who is the raider from his stream where he was painting magic cards today.
Cool. Thanks. This is tough.
And Zach, I'm looking forward to some value from your rabbit over there.
I'd like to. The plan got pushed back a little bit considering I lost 2 of the draw engine pieces. Or at least in my opening hand. We'll see if I draw into something for.
We shall see.
All right, I'm going to be a little cruel here. I'm going to go to 1 treasure and tap my Jeweled Lotus, and I'm going to cast God Pharaoh's statue. So spells my opponents cast cost 2 more to cast, and at the beginning of my end step, each opponent loses 1 life.
Yep.
Okay, so all spells cost 2 more to cast.
Yes.
If it resolves.
If it resolves. Okay, so in response, I will tap paying 2 life and attempt to cast a gold mirror using flash.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
You sure? I don't.
No,
just making sure.
That one's fine. Does
right.
anyone want to counter the gold mirror and not the God Pharaoh statue?
You know, I thought about it. They haven't printed that new white remand yet, so it's not in the deck.
Okay.
And, that will make an extra mirror from the trigger from Urtet.
I don't have Mana Tithe in my hand or mana to cast.
Back to you.
Great. I'm going
White
to
needed it, apparently.
sacrifice Urza's Bauble to look at the top card of your deck because it's closest.
Seems good.
Cool. Then I need to defend myself to the best of my abilities, so I'm not going to attack. And
Yeah, there is an army of 4, at least 4
yeah, no,
mirrors,
those are
They're
horrifying.
going to be giant. I think next turn they're 7s.
at least.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass and then draw for the bubble in your upkeep.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
You're going to get some
Oh!
horrifying value out of
Oh! Now I kind of wish that God statue wasn't on the field.
Shocking.
that.
Weird. Darn.
I too would like that.
How do
At
we?
least you get creatures for free. I mean,
How do we do this?
Yeah,
Landfall.
I currently am holding some expensive creatures, unfortunately.
yes, and you were a little land screwed early on.
Well, I could do that. That takes the entire turn. It keeps me alive, technically.
Alive is better than dead at this point. I mean, Chad is swinging for
Sure.
like 50 damage next turn.
Maybe.
You have. Okay. You have 50 damage of creatures on the board.
For a
This deck
whopping
wants to bring out
whole
Transformers.
7
Everybody.
mana, we're gonna play a Regal Caracal,
Okay.
which is gonna make 2 cats.
Meow.
They both have lifelink and they are 1/1s. Regal Caracal reads other cats you control have +1/+1 and gain lifelink. So if they didn't already have it, they gain it. I don't think Preston wants to attack in this current board state, so we're just gonna move to. Oh, right, we forgot about.
Oh yeah,
himself
sorry,
one.
everyone take one.
Yep.
Only at the beginning of your end step. At your end step, right?
Yeah, it was at his.
Cool.
We're gonna move to the end step, and I'm gonna target Regal Caracal with Teleportation Circle. It's gonna flicker out of existence and back in. We're going to double the number of cats, and then because Preston is here, Regal Caracal came back into play. It was not cast, so I have an illusion of Regal Caracal, which means I base another 2 sets of cats. I'll draw some cats on there in a moment. They are now 3/3s with lifelink.
Yep.
And the illusion, by the way, does not have the cat typing. It loses
It's an
its
illusion.
actual
Yep.
typing. So,
And you got some compliments on the teleportation circle, Preston. The Space Monkey enjoys that.
we'll see how big we can make a field here in a bit. Hopefully, it gets larger, not smaller. Pass.
Alrighty. I will make a vampire on upkeep. Intriguing. I am going to activate Castle Dracula, which costs me 1 less for each vampire control, but it's going to make a blood token. Oh, that one's not a blood token. That's a blood token. And then I will activate the blood token, discard something. What am I not casting at this point?
Something expensive.
I'll discard a Bloodghast.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Draw a card. I forgot it was in my hand, so it seemed like I was leading it on there, and I'll draw. Well, butts. I am going to pass the turn.
All right. I'll do untap.
Oh, those are some nice cats. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't spoil it.
How dare you?
Yeah. Oh.
Draw for turn. Let's do a Jetmir's Garden tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. We are going to tap the gold mirror and the silver mirror,
Okay, so
As-
2 mana floating.
as well as I think, let's see, 4, because it's gonna cost 2 extra for all spells.
Yep.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Yes, for casting spells, not activating
4,
abilities.
5, 6.
Wildcat's doing math in the head. By the way, if you guys haven't already got in on that giveaway, feel free to get in. Exclam giveaway
Yeah.
details right there. And
Cool.
it'll be happening at the end of this round is what I'm
6,
hearing.
Taking 2. We're gonna open 1. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna open 1 to show what you might get, and then we'll still do the drawings at the end so everyone can keep entering, but maybe it'll incentivize because there's something really cool.
Okay.
So I'm paying 6. I paid my 2 life to cast a Lux Artillery. Lux Artillery, when you cast an artifact creature spell, gains Sunburst, and at the beginning of your end step, if there are 30 or more counters among artifacts and creatures you control, do 10 damage to each opponent.
Huh.
Does it resolve?
3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're at 18 counters, and looking. I don't think he can act. Oh no, he can activate once more if.
Yeah,
am doing
at
this
upkeep he'll be able, or at combat he'll
Combat
be
will
able
be
to.
able to do it one more time.
Which will add a 3, 6, 9, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna be another, what, 18, 24?
So he'll have just more than enough counters to actually
Ping
blast
everybody
us.
for 10?
Yeah.
Cool.
Does it resolve?
I have no response.
Sadly, no.
So, how many counters exactly is he going to have?
So at the end of this,
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 plus what's on the board. So 24 plus what's on the board. So I'll easily be over 42.
yeah,
And you need to have 30?
30.
Okay.
yeah, he'll be at. I think he'll be.
So I will hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alternatively, if we're able to get rid of the commander, he can't do that either.
This turn.
Which is currently a what? 5/5, 6/6?
6/6.
6/6.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All good? All right.
Right.
Then, as discussed, we will move to combat. I will untap. And I think
And then Wooburg.
I think we'll do it before we'll do that before, because I can do it at instant speed, but before attacks, right? At the beginning of combat, I can untap it, then I can. Okay, so tap. Then I've got to tap all 3 of these guys. I will take 2.
I got you.
You got me already.
Yep.
I'll take
4, 5.
these 2.
Yep.
So that one's going to make the red. This is blue, white. Let's see. Ooh, actually,
Black
no.
and green?
Nope.
Do you not have it?
Nope. I do not, because I cannot make. I tap my mana poorly, assuming that I could just do it. No, because I can't make red and black from this. These 2 have overlapping. I could have done it if I tapped differently, but I will accept my
you should untap
stupidity.
these then.
And
All right, so we're alive.
I'll plus you back up 2 life,
3, 4, 5.
and we'll untap your commander.
Yeah, that's.
Does
We
that
get a
do
turn!
anything with it when you don't have counters? Does it have like a static ability?
Artifact creatures gain sunburst.
Oh, okay.
Still scary.
So, we'll move to second main. We will do something at least. Red, white, a colorless, and 2. Ooh, and is the additional cost... Okay, so I'm going to cast Archie Sharpshooter. The additional cost, does that count for Sunburst? Can I give it... So instead of just red, white, green, blue...
Sunburst reads exactly how?
So it's just saying for the mana you spent to cast the card, so I'd imagine yes.
The mana spent to cast it enters the battlefield with a 1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast. So as long as you have 4
I had
colors,
4.
it will
and you
come
spent
with
the
4.
mana to cast the card. So.
Yep.
Cool. So, yes.
Let me read this guy.
Of course. It is not a great transformer.
Do you have the other one so you can see the backside of it? without taking it
We
out?
just have to take it out.
This
That
is
is
this
the
one.
one.
That's the one you don't
Really
have.
all I'm
That is
wondering
the
about
one
right now.
that they didn't print.
Oh, right.
Isn't
that one.
Archie is the only one that, or I think of the 2 colors, the gold ones that they did not print a special version for.
Look, MTG, thank you for confirming with that.
So, yep, so if it resolves, then I will enter with 4 counters on Archie Sharpshooter, who is a 4/4 with first strike.
Seems good.
And what sort of abilities does it have on it?
For 1, I can remove 1 or more +1/+1 counters, and it deals that much damage to target creature, and then I convert it.
Cool.
And then the convert side, it almost is impossible for me to flip back because it wants you to target this If I cast a spell that targets 1 or more creatures or vehicles I control, I put that many +1/+1 counters, but I have almost no spells that target my own stuff.
Okay.
If it was ability, that'd be great because it'd work really well with Urtet, but
Cool.
unfortunately, not the case.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so you're passing. At the end of your turn, I'll activate Jhoira.
Yep.
It goes to 2 counters, and I'm going to put Imposter Mech into play.
Ooh. What is that going to be?
That's an interesting question. I don't know if it wants to be Regal Caracol or Kalitas. Your best thing's Kalitas, right?
Currently my best thing's Cletus,
And
yes.
your things all suck?
Listen, my mirrors are amazing.
For you.
Yeah.
For you.
You would love a gold mirror. They are
Right.
lovely,
Yeah.
shiny.
I'd also
Urtet does
potentially
not.
consider copying Preston,
Yeah,
because if you're going to try to set up any looping, I get that Kalitas needs to die for you to do it, but that seems like the best value, and Kalitas is the best protection.
If it wasn't cast. I mean,
You'd have to
it works
either
whenever I
flicker
put
it
things into play
or
with
put it into play
Jhoira.
with Jhoira.
Yeah,
But I don't do that with a lot of creatures.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Caracal will give you some blockers
right.
and life.
Blockers are reasonably valuable here.
Yep.
And the ETB will still make the cats even though it's not
Right.
a creature,
Correct.
so that's fine.
But
Urtet doesn't.
I think having a Kalitas artifact sounds fine. This will be a Kalitas.
Great.
All right.
And then I'm going to sack my last treasure to untap Jhoira.
And, Chad, did you make a mirror?
We're all different locations. No,
RC
we're all
didn't.
in the same location.
RC is not a mirror,
This would be
unfortunately.
quite
Not yet. Don't
impressive
have any
feat
way-
of.
And then I'll tap Jhoira, going to 4 counters, and I'm going to put nothing into play.
Yeah.
And then I'll untap.
It is more fun when the Transformers are mirrors because then they also get the boost from Urtet, but right now I do not have a way to make Urtet a mirror.
I take damage from Mana Crypt. I do not take damage from Mana Crypt.
Safe.
Not this time.
And then I'll draw for my turn. That's a fun one.
I'm the creature deck with the least creatures.
Weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, Luke, we have a studio here at the Mythic Gaming office in Madison, and we have a whole setup here with 4 overhead cameras, the face cams, green screens, all set up for
Our little card cam.
for streaming and fun.
All right, we're gonna engage in some true nonsense here. I'm gonna
I like
tap
nonsense.
Jhoira. It's gonna go to 6.
Yeah.
That's 6.
Does anyone have any responses to Jhoira?
Nope. I am F6.
Cool.
right
I'm gonna
now.
put Knowledge Pool into play.
Yay!
Everyone exile the top 3 cards of your deck, and let's put them with the Knowledge Pool. I hit Memory Jar, Polluted Delta, Elsewhere
What is-
Flask.
What does it
Oh
do again?
no.
What-
So whenever anyone casts a spell, they exile that card. So these things are all imprinted in Knowledge Pool. Whenever anyone casts a spell, that spell gets imprinted in the Knowledge Pool, and then you take any spell from the Knowledge Pool and cast that instead.
And so it does get cast, so cost is going to apply twice, right? So
Yes,
we
you'll have to pay
yes.
both for the original spell and the God Pharaoh statue for anything you want to do.
So
Okay.
something that well, I guess actually two of our players might like this. We have a Distant Melody, which is obviously
Yeah.
great with tribal decks.
This isn't a tribal deck, but
Well, you
Right,
see
but you have some cats.
Yep, I have some cats. Oddly enough, Powerhouse in Legacy right now, White Plume Adventurer.
Banned in Legacy now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
banned in
banned.
Legacy now. Fanatical Devotion and Mere Battlesphere, which may be of interest to people.
Okay, some people might like Mirror Battle Spheres.
Some people.
Some people might like
Some
Mirror Battle
people.
Spheres in conjunction with Shared Discovery.
and you don't pay whatever spell you cast. You pay your spell's cost.
Yep.
But not the cost of the spell you're casting
boy.
from the
So you're
Knowledge
saying-
Pool. But you still have to
But
pay
you
the
still
2
have to pay
extra.
the extra cost.
Yes.
So you have to pay the extra cost on your spell and then
Sure.
the extra cost on
But
the...
what you're saying is, if I have cheap spells,
What
Yeah.
you're saying is I got a chance.
Yeah, right.
So,
Okay.
as I said, I have I'll put it on my side and then you put it on the
Yeah,
pile. I have the Distant Melody and Akroma's Will, which gets you to Akroma's Memorial.
Huh.
Okay,
I'm sad.
so
It's
I need to
getting
cast some spells.
Spicy. Yeah. You got mana too to burn.
I do have some mana and some cards in my hand. All right, so
Shame.
I am going to.
Holy Dozo, you're not wrong. Right now, Sam and Chad are running a bit of a train over here. I'm not happy with the current state.
I'm going to cast a Mana Crypt. It's going to get, a Chromatic Star using mana from Mana Crypt.
I was gonna say.
Chromatic Star is going to go into the Knowledge Pool,
Yep. What are we grabbing?
and Mirror Battle Sphere is going to come out of the Knowledge Pool.
I like that play.
It's
a lot of mirrors.
So I'm going to get 4 mirror tokens.
I'll get some for you.
Thank you. Then I'm going to
You're mirrorless over there.
Mirrorless.
cast Pyroblast, targeting Kalidas. It's going to go into the Knowledge Pool, and Shared Discovery is going to come out
Are
of the
you
Knowledge
able
Pool.
to target it?
This says counter target spell if it is blue, or destroy target permanent if it is blue.
So
Oh,
you,
yes,
you
yes,
can
yes,
target
you
it.
can target. Yes. Cool. Thank you. Yep.
All right, so
I was
then
trying
I'm
to remember
going
the
to
wording.
cast Distant Melody, and I control 5 mirror.
7. Or is it 5?
This makes 4.
4. Yeah.
So I'm going to draw 4 for my 4 mirror.
Yep.
That's going to go there.
5 because the Battle Sphere's one.
Right,
too.
right. 5 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have some other things that I can cast.
Yeah, I don't think
I have
there's
1 floating colorless mana from the Mana Crypt. I'm going to tap Chrome
Ah,
Mox.
Kalidas.
And I'm going
He's
to
safe, don't worry,
cast Damping Sphere. Damping Sphere is going to go into the Knowledge Pool, and I guess Akroma's Memorial is going to come out of the Knowledge Pool.
Seems reasonable.
Now my creatures are fancy.
Uh-huh. Okay, let me read all this keyword soup. Flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, protection from black and red.
Huh.
Now,
Now remember who gave that to you.
I forget.
Already forgotten.
Now I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt targeting myself.
I
It's
like
going to
this.
go into the Knowledge Pool.
I like this.
And I think I'm going to get Memory Jar, but I need to see. Oh, this thing makes my creatures bigger, but my creatures are really small, so I don't really care about that. Yeah, I'm going to cast Memory Jar.
That seems like a good thing to have.
I'm gonna
He's using my secret tag.
Secret.
I'm gonna activate Memory Jar. So everyone set your hand aside and draw 7 cards.
Ooh.
And then we get that until the beginning of the next end step, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. These are some cards.
Until your next end step, right?
At the end of my turn, we're gonna discard our hand and get our old hands back.
So we just lose them.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna tap Jeweled Lotus
Oh my god, that's really unfortunate.
to cast Thousand Year Elixir. Thousand Year Elixir is gonna go into the Knowledge Pool, and Mana Crypt is gonna come out of the Knowledge Pool. So now I have 2 Mana Crypts.
All right.
Then I'm gonna cast
This is what we call #winning.
Urza's Bauble. It's gonna go into the Knowledge Pool, and Thousand Year Elixir is gonna come out of the Knowledge Pool.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna tap Mana Crypt for mana to use Thousand Year Elixir to untap Jhoira.
And you'll have 1 mana floating.
Yes. Then I'm gonna tap Jhoira. It's gonna go to 8 counters. And I'm going to put the Might Stone and Weak Stone into play.
All right, you have an ETB on. A couple ETBs on that.
Just one.
Well, Grindstone as well. But
Yeah, sure, yes. So we're not using the grinding station anytime soon.
it's fine. It exists.
Okay, the Might Stone and Weak Stone is going to kill something. Kill Kalidas.
There you go.
Cletus.
You thought he was safe.
No, I didn't.
Then I'm going to use Minamo to untap Jhoira, and I'm going to immediately tap Jhoira. It's going to go to 10 counters, and I'm going to put Portal to Phyrexia in play.
Yep.
What was that again?
Everyone else sacrifices 3 creatures.
Woo!
Mew.
Yep. I have sacked my 3 vampires.
I have sacrificed 3 cats.
I've sacrificed 3 mirrors. Hey.
Sam does not currently have a Kalidas, Luke.
I
He
have
has
an
a
imposter mech, which has
imposter.
the text
You
of
did?
Kalidas.
Okay, you did pick
Yes.
Kalidas? Okay. I couldn't
Right,
remember.
so
this
those
one.
are all exiled,
Yep.
and I get zombies.
So
yes.
you get a zombie for each non-token creature.
All these are
all
tokens.
mine were tokens.
You get 1 zombie.
One zombie.
One
all
whole
right,
zombo.
I'll take it.
Here, can we write that's Kalidas just for remembering?
Thanks, Luke. That's a good call on that. Unfortunately, it is only a 1 zombie for 9 creatures killed, but you know it's still good, good value.
Is it a 1/1 or 2/2?
2/2.
2/2. It's been a while.
Let's see, what else can I get from this knowledge pool? Oh right, there's still this thing, and the White Plume Adventurer.
Space Monkey. Now all I want is a Cletus sleeve, but like just Kalidas, but just as like with a little banjo or something. I think it would work very well.
All right, let's cast.
I love how all of our good cards went into the memory pool. And all of this shit that nobody wants. Well, I guess actually there's some.
No, actually, I like my hand from Memory Jar. That's going to get discarded.
I meant from the memory pool that we put stuff into and is slowly being filled with.
I'm gonna
things that
cast
aren't very
Emery
effective.
into the knowledge pool,
Yeah.
and I guess I don't really want anyone else to take this thing, so I'm gonna take this. So my creatures gain flying, vigilance, double strike, and lifelink, indestructible, and protection from all colors, in addition to whatever they have from the Akroma's Memorial.
All the keywords until end turn.
And then, oh, they have haste?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast Lotus Petal and get Emery.
Yep.
Trigger Emery. And I hit Aether Spellbomb, Mage Right Stone, Island, and Mox Diamond. I have 1 mana floating. I'm gonna tap Emery, and I'm gonna cast
Is it a cast or put into play?
cast.
Okay.
We have heard the echoing, and producer Dylan is on it.
Cast
Thank you, producer Dylan.
Mage Right Stone into the Knowledge Pool and get White Plume Adventurer from the knowledge pool.
There's a
Going-
There's a Cletus.
Thank you.
So now I have the initiative.
You are now in the initiative.
And I immediately search my library for a basic.
Yes.
I have no idea if I've played a land. I will assume that I have.
I'll bring up the initiative on my phone so that we have a reminder because I didn't bring my token with me for some reason.
I'm going to use the colorless to use Mycosynth Gardens to cast Ragavan into the knowledge pool and
Ragavan?
extract Mage Right Stone from the knowledge pool.
Seems good.
Then I will move to combat, and all of my creatures.
Let's go through the list. Start with the Chroma's Will. Go. Chroma's. Sorry, I'll start
with the Memorial.
Memorial. Yep.
Okay, so my creatures have. Where is it?
Right at the top.
Oh, there. Sorry. My creatures have Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, and Protection from Black and Red, but they also have protection from all the other colors.
They have Lifelink, Indestructible, and Protection from all of the colors was the modal you chose.
No, it's both. I control my commander.
You control. Yep. Okay. Then also Double Strike as well.
Yes.
Right. So all of my creatures, for ease of math, are going. Actually. You're both pretty scary. And if I kill you, I lose the Achroma's Memorial.
You have Vigilance though, right?
Yes, but I need to think about my cards leaving as a result of players.
Oh, I'm
leaving.
saying the only card I was gonna say the only card you have for me is a blood.
You also
Mana Crypt.
lose
Oh, I see.
potentially cards in the pool, but
Yeah.
I think that's only one
Mana Crypt
card.
and
Yeah,
two
that, I'm
lands.
not very worried about the knowledge pool at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
It seems that he may have gotten some value out of it.
May have.
Okay.
May have been a good pool.
Oh, I'm going to use the pilot, which is buried in here, which is here,
Yep.
to crew this.
Yep. Okay.
And okay, I need 20 U.
So
the
this one
double
doesn't
strike.
have the ability, it doesn't have the abilities from the cast, but it does have the Achromas.
Oh, you're right, because I didn't crew it earlier. That's true. Okay. Tap this deal. I can tap, untap mirror. So the mirror, I guess, don't want to attack. This thing's going to do damage with lifelink. Okay, so this is going to be doing 4 plus, then it's going to be 8, so it's 16, so 20. Okay, so the Mirror Battle Sphere, you don't have any flyers, right?
No.
The Mirror Battle Sphere will attack you, and the rest will attack you.
Yeah. Pretty good.
So, but not. Oh, the mirrors have vigilance. Okay, so
that's the mirrors can be attacking first.
So all of this stuff is attacking you. The battle sphere is attacking you. I'll tap the 4 mirror to the battle sphere to make it an 8 power with double strike and hit you for 4. So that's 16 plus 4 is 20, which is your life total. I'm gonna gain 20 from the lifelink there, and then.
A large number of creatures coming at me. They do have flying, I believe.
Yes.
All right. I have
And
no-
protection from all colors.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Probably lethal. Just
So
doing
the
some.
Cletus
We need
is
to
not
hit.
attacking.
What?
So
8,
this is
18,
4. So let's just count base. 1, 2, or no, because this isn't getting doubled. Okay, 4, 8.
If you hit 18, then we're pretty
Okay,
much dead.
4, 8. Oh, well, this is another 8, so that's 16. And then this is another 3, 6, so that's 22. And then all of those is another 8, so that's 30. And then
Another 6.
the Cletus is a vehicle.
Cletus is in.
And the
and I
mirror.
counted
we
that
already
one.
counted that one.
Yeah.
I got that.
I
Did we
think
count
that's
that?
everything.
Okay.
So
Only you hadn't
26.
Oh, wait, the dock side's another 2.
Oh, all right. So 28 base power. Was
No, that was
fine.
damage.
Oh, 28 damage.
I think. Let me just double check.
Yep.
Okay, so 8, 10, 16, 24, 28, 32. What was the metamorph?
Metamorph was
Cletus.
No,
Metamorph
the
is
Maxicolitus.
Metamorph is.
Oh, it's one of those,
Right,
and
so
it's not
it can
attacking. It's
attack.
not. It's not a creature. Okay, great. So that was 32,
32. So I'm going down to 6.
and I gain another 32.
Yep.
Then we're gonna go to my end step. We're gonna trigger the God Pharaoh statue. So each of you take
each lose
one,
one.
and we discard our hands and get our old stuff back. And you get this.
Expedition map.
And-
Displacer.
Nope, the mirrored battlefield is his, so I think that's
Oh, the
his.
That's
battlesphere
mine.
is yours.
Yeah, so that's still on your side because I'm alive by at
Right.
5.
Okay, but this is gone.
That
That
comes
will
back.
go.
And was that the
away.
only thing that was
I
yours?
think everything else was spells. You cast the Distant Melody, the Chroma's Will.
Got it.
So yeah, I think I've got
Smile.
everything back from you now. And I will sit over here in sadness.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed
We have
that.
mostly your cards in this pile
I
now.
thought you were gonna say
Okay.
hippie blaster.
And I have
was-
too many
I was
cards in
trying
my
to
hand when I get my old hand
set
back, so
one
I'm
more
going to
thing
discard
up.
me.
I needed to, but
That's all right.
yeah. I did a thing.
Yeah. You certainly did things.
Thinking.
Progressed the board state quite well.
Hey, chat, is the
Okay.
echo done, or are we still echoing? Are you still there? Hello?
All right. Let's go to my turn. We'll see if we can do something with this. Untap, upkeep, draw. Everything
Awesome.
costs
Thanks,
an
guys.
extra 2 each time we cast.
Yep.
Okay. So.
And these are the cards you can actually cast, as opposed to the cards in your hand, which
Yep.
you can only put in here. They're very strong.
Here, I'll fan it out over here so people can.
Oh yeah,
can
that
see.
yes, your board should be the knowledge pool. That's perfect.
Yes. But they can't cast knowledge pool, right?
Correct. The knowledge pool is just here. I'll control the knowledge pool, and
There
then
we
the,
go.
the pool itself can live over there.
I will organize them by type. This will be fun.
Which is that?
Or maybe by color. We'll go by color. Lands.
I need to get a land, or else I'm not doing anything on my turn.
There is a Lotus Petal.
Okay,
You could
in
cast something
theory,
and
I
get
could
a.
survive a.
No, you can't. Because I need
No,
this. I need
Mirror
that Lotus
Battlefield
Petal in
kills
my
me,
hand.
so things do have to attack on my turn at some point. Okay.
My mana grip got used, so that was out.
Can I do that first to get? Okay. So. 1,
Because you can't actually
Yeah.
cast those, right? So these just get sucked in.
Yep.
3.
Yeah, the lands are essentially just exiled. So you can't
So
play.
that goes in.
It's just cast,
Let me
right?
see the pool again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chromatic Star, Elsewhere Flask, Dampening Sphere, Urza's Bauble, Lotus Petal, Pyroblast, Lightning Bolt, Ragavan, and Fanatical Devotion. I'm sure all of those are very helpful in your situation.
Lotus Petal gives me 1 mana. Dampening Sphere only makes 1, unless there's copies of it. Chromatic Star, I have to tap the sacrifice to make mana.
Sorry, Damning Sphere stops Storm.
Or Stop Storm. Yeah, that's right. Wrong,
Chromatic
wrong
Sphere-
card. I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah, Chromatic Sphere is the one to create another color,
Monkey
and
doesn't
then
help me.
you get a draw card.
I think I'm like 2 mana shy from stabilizing this. And that is really unfortunate. So we're just going to do as much as we can then, I guess. Okay.
So you don't have to cast from the knowledge pool. So you could play a spell into the knowledge pool, not pay to cast the bonus spell, and then cast another thing and try to cast the thing that
Here's
you
what
actually wanted
went
to
to my
cast.
graveyard just because you have a
Yeah, thanks.
Portal Phyrexia.
Yeah.
Worthwhile cards to see.
So let's see. So that's
At least the top one.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6 mana. So 6 mana sends that into.
There's
the
also an
pool.
Eldrazi Displacer in that graveyard.
Oh, there
Yes.
is. Okay.
I have some amount of colorless mana.
Yes. So 6 mana sends that into the pool.
And your
Then I
Battlesphere.
need to get it out of the pool with 1, 2. But then it has to. Oh no. I don't have to pay the 2 to put it into the pool though. Okay.
Wait, why not?
Yes, you do.
You have to pay 2 to cast a spell.
Oh, to
Yeah.
cast it. Okay,
Yeah,
never
and then
mind,
to
never
get
mind.
it out, you're
Yeah,
casting
to cast it again. Okay.
Yep, it is great double taxes. It's a really wonderful tax synergy. Especially when Sam doesn't get affected by that same tax. Which I think is why I
6
like the
goes
card a
in.
lot more than something like sort the amethyst or something.
Yeah,
I don't
It's
pay to
very
for
powerful.
sending it
Yep.
out. Then I'm 1 mana shy. That's really upsetting.
Oh.
It's fine. So then I guess the best we can do is that? Ew. All right. Sure. One. Actually, no. We'll do it this way first. 6 mana, floating.
For the game. I've had it.
Ephemerate. So we have 3 mana floating. Ephemerate's gonna go into the pool. I'm not going to cast anything from it, and then that doesn't resolve, so it's not going to actually get the other effect, which is a little odd, but that's fine. So we have 3 mana floating. Then we need another mana to go ahead and cast Swiftfoot Boots.
Which will go into the knowledge pool, and Ephemerate's going to come out.
Yep. Grab the Ephemerate.
This is over here.
Regal Caracal is going to...
So you're targeting Regal
Caracal is the
Caracal with
target.
Ephemerate.
Yep.
I'm going to respond.
Yep.
I'm going to tap the Mightstone and Weakstone for 2 mana to activate Mage Right Stone to untap Jhoira.
Yep.
And then I'm going to tap Jhoira.
Yep.
Goes to 12 counters. And I'm going to put Spine of Ishtar into play, targeting Regal Caracal.
Seems good.
Yep.
That's going to resolve. That will fizzle. So shot the Caracal. I can't do anything else. I'm going to proceed to end my turn and get ran over here in a bit.
Yeah, and then you're tapped 2 more mana out, right? Because of casting the Ephemerate?
No, that was, I had the...
No, that was for the boots. Oh,
Yep.
you needed to cast...
So-
It should be
oh,
6
yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
It's 2 more mana to actually cast the Ephemerate.
Yeah.
So 3 mana to put... So 6 mana was made here.
Right.
So 3 mana to Ephemerate.
Mm-hmm.
Then... Oh, yeah, 2 more. You're right. So
Yep.
I have 1 mana left.
Yep.
There we go.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I'd rather, if we're dead, we're dead.
Yep.
I'm going to have my Edgar get 1 more counter on it. He'll flip back over. Whoop-de-doo. Edgar is back.
Hey!
I'm going to shock in a Godless Shrine, and I'm going to put a Vandal Blast underneath the Knowledge Pool that I've had in my hand since I've had 4 mana. So
Okay.
represent sadness to the
Entire
So
table.
it costs 3 mana to put it
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
yep.
Yeah.
3 mana to get it there.
Boom. It is underneath the knowledge
You got
pool.
a 0 mana spell in your hand?
No, there's a 0 mana spell in the knowledge pool though. I'm going to cast a Lotus Petal
And pay 2 mana
and
for
pay
it.
2 mana for it.
Nice.
Value. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I have no
Sam cast Vandal Blast.
We're gonna go
doesn't
to.
matter.
We're gonna untap.
because he can.
Oh. Well, you can't roll the Lotus.
Upkeep. I have a lot of different effects.
Yeah.
So upkeep. I think the. I have chapter 2 of the initiative.
Which you can, I believe,
Put counters on things, or you can do
Make
the
some-
scry.
you can either scry 2 or put 2 counters on a creature.
I'll scry 2.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll bottom these, I guess. Then I'm gonna put Eldrazi Displacer into play with Portal to Phyrexia, and I'm gonna roll for 2 different mana crypts. How do I take damage? No damage from the first one. 3 damage from the second one.
How balanced?
I don't know if that's going to hurt you or help you, but
Then I'm gonna draw for my turn.
seems good.
All right. My head is gonna fall apart.
Well, I mean, I think you have
Welcome to
a
the
lot of
math.
lethal, so
Yeah.
without even casting some stuff.
He only needs, let's see.
He is flying, right? How much flying
I
damage
have-
does he have again?
So
I don't have
because
Chroma's
I
Memorial
died,
anymore.
he lost the Chroma's Memorial.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that
That's a big miss.
He can kill me with the Mere Battlesphere. No, he needs 1 more creature.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
going
no, he can
to
kill me with just Mere Battlesphere. That's
use
it.
Eldrazi Displacer to crew Kalitas. And then
This has been crude.
I'm going
That's a
to
phrase.
use the Mightstone and Weakstone and an island to Eldrazi Displacer to flicker Kalitas to turn Cletus into that guy.
Into Preston? Alright, I see where this is going. So you have a Preston now.
Yes.
I'm just going to put this over here.
And I don't have a Cletus anymore.
I happen to have a Preston just floating here as well.
Good. So then I'm going to
I think so.
make, let's see, I'll float a colorless mana and flicker. No, I don't want to do that yet. Okay. No. None of the stuff that I said is true to what I'm doing. Okay. So you're at 5.
Five?
How many artifacts do you have?
I have 1 artifact.
And you have
One,
no
I
flying
have-
creatures, right?
No flying. 2.
You're a clone
Okay.
mirror away from just doming him with the mirror.
Well, he could just
Yeah,
tap the
but
mirrors to it.
Because he needs to do 5 to just do 5 to the face.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
if he attacks me with a mirror right now, he just taps 4 mirrors and then I take 1 more at the end of his turn.
Ah,
Yeah.
oh, you're right. I can
well,
just
actually,
okay. Yeah,
no, that's not
perfect.
entirely true. That's not entirely true. Because I do have
Yeah,
life.
no, I can just hit you with the sandstone.
But you can hit
oracle.
that and
Yeah, okay.
cancel it out. Yep, there
All
you
right.
go.
So,
Yeah.
and you have
I
what
have-
creatures?
I have a 2/2 lifelink and a 4/4.
2/2 and a 4/4.
I haven't cast a vampire in quite a long time.
Man, it's a lot of work to bench that 4/4 or whatever. Deal with that 4/4 in any number of different ways. Okay, so
Should've
I
kept
guess
the guy with the Chroma's Memorial around.
Actually.
That was
No,
making
you
life
can't
pretty
do that
easy.
way.
Okay, so I'll just attack you with Mirror Battle Sphere and tap the 4 tokens, and I'll attack you with Sandstone Oracle, and the rest of the stuff will just chill for now.
Cool. How much am I taking?
If you do not block, it's
Well,
4 off the top, and then there's an 8/7 attacking you.
Yep.
I'll just block with the lifelinker.
Sure, so take 3.
Cool.
And you go to 1 from the flyer.
Yep.
Um,
Which will, at the end of your turn, go to 0 because I have no way of blocking. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll consider myself effectively dead. In end of turn, I'll consider myself effectively dead.
I'll play War Room and I'm gonna tap Emery, targeting Mishra's Bauble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Mishra's Bauble into the Knowledge Pool, and I'm gonna Vandal Blast the Liquid Metal Torque to get it out of here. That's not Vandal Blast.
Vandal Blast
The
over there.
Vandal
Yep.
Blast the Liquid Metal Torque.
Shot.
And
Hello.
then I'm gonna pass.
So end
some
step.
Union Jacks.
Yeah, so end step,
Yeah,
deal
some
1 to
things
each of
happen.
you.
You're about to lose a bunch of, not a bunch. You're about to lose 3 permanents.
Right.
So did you want to use any of their abilities before they go bye-bye?
No, we're good.
All right. And this one.
Oh, right.
But he doesn't
I'll
get to
leave.
keep the clone, right?
He does have the
Yeah, I
clone
do
of
still have
Preston
the
right now.
clone of Preston.
So
Alright.
these are all
The
going
clone
bye-bye.
of Preston.
I go
These-
bye-bye.
These are exiting from the pool as well.
Yep.
I feel like a bank over here. I'm like, I'm accepting deposits and making withdrawals. It's actually just mostly your stuff now, and it's just stuff nobody else wants.
Right.
I don't think anyone else is going to be making withdrawals.
This is what I wanted to do last turn.
So I will.
Yep.
I will
Didn't quite
cast a Blood Artist to put under the Knowledge Pool,
Bloodus is in the knowledge pool.
and
pool.
I will get a Pyroblast from under the Knowledge Pool and
Pyroblast.
attempt to kill Jhoira.
I am going to have responses.
Yep.
I am going to.
And yes, Chad is supposed to be monochromatic because he is dead, just like I'm about to be.
Yeah.
Activate
We
Jhoira
have 2 monochromatics.
to put
We are
Sentinel
get-
Flute into play.
Sam is handing it to us tonight, so
Then I'm gonna activate.
some Union Jacks. Just so you know, this is the knowledge pool. I represent what a very good turn that Sam had previously.
Activate
The knowledge pool is
Sentinel
basically
Flute
all
for
of Sam's
5.
cards
Yep.
and
Lands.
yours.
Yeah.
And Sentinel Flute is searching for.
Yeah, searching for Kuldotha Forgemaster.
Uh,
While I'm here, I'm gonna look at my deck
And
real quick.
can we put Sentinel Flute on the card cam real quick? It's a card that not a lot of people probably know
Yeah,
what it does.
card cam.
Yep. All right, so pay X, tap it, search your library for a creature card with total cost no greater than X. Reveal the card, put it into your hand, shuffle your library afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Real great card.
So I'm gonna
Really
put
good.
Kuldotha Forgemaster into my hand.
Yep.
Yep.
Then
creature
I'm
tutor?
going to use Minamo to untap Jhoira,
Yep.
and then I'm going to tap Jhoira to put Kuldotha Forgemaster into play.
Sounds good.
It's here.
Then I'm going to use Kuldotha Forgemaster.
Do you still have haste?
I have haste from Thousand Year
Oh,
Elixir.
yep.
Elixir.
Elixir.
To
Yep.
sacrifice Spine of Ishsa,
Seems good.
Engineered Explosives, and Grinding Station.
It did its job.
To search my library for an artifact, and Spine of Ishsa is going to trigger and put itself in my hand.
Yep.
Then I'm going to find an artifact, and I'm going to find Panharmonicon.
Yep.
I like it.
Let's do all the things twice.
Then I'm going
Is that GP
to...
stand?
Yes.
Nice.
Then I'm going to use Magerite Stone to untap Jhoira, and tap Jhoira again
Yep.
to put Spine of Ishsa into play.
And is the Panharmonicon in your hand or on the board?
It's on the board. From the Forgemaster just puts it on
Okay, cool.
into
Great.
play.
Yep.
So-
And Edgar's dead.
Edgar and
Any permanent, I believe?
I will also kill your Badlands.
Cool. Badlands is dead. Oh, Oddland is dead.
Then I'm going to use Thousand Year Elixir to untap Kuldotha Forgemaster.
Kuldotha came in from Jhoira, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have a second copy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay, so I guess I'll use my illusion token copy of Kuldotha Forgemaster
Two more lands?
that has haste because of Thousand Year Elixir. To we're
no,
not there yet.
not yet.
To sacrifice Spine of Ishsa and tap Chrome Mox and sacrifice it, and sacrifice this Mana Crypt
Go to exile.
um,
There you go.
to search my library for another artifact. And I'm going to find Ugin's Nexus.
Yep.
Then I'm going to untap Kuldotha Forgemaster and tap it, sacrificing Ugin's Nexus, as well as Phyrexian Metamorph and Sentinel Flute. Ugin's Nexus is going to get exiled, and I'm going to search my library for another artifact.
Oh yeah. Lots of S6 here. We're probably effectively dead.
Oh, the game's
But-
done.
And I'm
but
going to
we're,
find Master Transmuter.
Yep.
And then I'm going to activate Master Transmuter, and I'm going to pick up Sandstone Oracle and put Spine of Ishsa into play.
Yep.
There's
Kill two more lands.
And two more from the cult. Yeah. Yep.
And then I'm going to let Jhoira get killed by Pyroblast.
That was all in response.
Oh yeah. Quick, flicker it twice more. You got to get me completely barren over here.
Yeah, we got an exile graveyard, no lands, blow out his hand. No.
Yeah, I need a clean victory.
I think
Move on to your next turn and then win the game.
But I have 2 turns coming because of the Ugin's Nexus.
Yep.
And gonna attack you and stuff.
Oh yeah, you got it.
that was impressive. So we got to see the deck fully go off. I think the MVP is the knowledge pool. That was
Yeah.
Knowledge pool is backbreaking.
I'm gonna say I had an assist. I think I get like a point on the board for that one.
So I had to not play Kalinas because you had to destroy all creatures.
Yeah.
So I did have to take a turn off of that, which is when.
Well, just real quick, because we're about to hop to a break, but I promise we're going to open up a set booster real quick and show you what you could win if you stay in and enter our drawing. So real quick, because we got to have a moment for people to use bathrooms and stuff before the next round, we are going to, could I get the cam over on me, please? Awesome. We are, is it, I forget, is it, yeah, the art card. We have a pretty land, couple of fun commons. Autonomous Furnace Strider, Hazardous Blast, and a Planar Disruption. We have a Slaughter Singer, a Bilious Skull Dweller, a Noxious Assault, a what do we call these? These are the Showcase Sawblade Scamp. Our rare is a Serum Sovereign, a Soulless Jailer, and a Glistener Seer in foil. If you join us for the drawing tonight, we are going to give away the contents of 2 packs. One of you will walk away with this set right here, which we'll ship to you. So make sure you hit the exclamation point and what is it? Ticket. Exclamation point, ticket, and the number of tickets you want. And we'll be back in like 2 minutes.